Right. I'm going to move that so I can't see the screen.
Hello there.
Hello.
We are live on the BOOICORE live show. I
We're
said
live
shed
on-
show. Still say shed show from the olden days.
The olden days.
You all right, everybody?
Hello, Joe Monty. Hello, Will
We've got
Rooney.
a massive three people watching, and Todd is on it. Right.
25 people watching.
No coughing, please.
No coughing. Is that someone just said that?
Matt 10.
Do you know what? I nearly did start coughing then, and I fought it. That's 44. I want 44 likes. Go. Gotta like it. Although I was watching Mike's MTB Adventures live about 15 minutes ago, and I couldn't see actually where you click like on a live show on a phone. Is that maybe been done?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So I'm going to tell you all the story of what's been happening over the last few days, but I'm going to wait a while till we've, I don't know, get half an hour in till we've got.
Because if you say them all at the start, the people who join later, like.
Yeah, they'll all be
what
asking. Yeah, they'll all be asking. And
Yeah.
obviously we've got a giveaway. Should we show the giveaway now? Should we do it really early?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, dudes. Hello.
Never mind your yogurt, love.
Yeah.
Get on the comments.
I am. What do you think I'm doing now?
Never mind live culture.
Glad you're still with us, Jimbo.
Yeah, just about.
Uh,
Pass me tippy tappy.
are you feeling better? Evening team pinned. Hi, guys. Rob here from Suffolk. Rob Robinson.
Hi, Rob. How are you?
Justin Sibley says evening.
Grab that idiot dog. He's been an idiot.
Lots of hellos, lots of evenings.
Doesn't he? Grab that.
Anna Wagwan.
Ah.
Come here, dog.
Yeah, it's been an interesting few days.
You want it?
So,
Which one do you want?
Giveaway.
as normal, this is the BOOICORE live show. BOOICORE, who do these t-shirts and they do the live. I think he said live changing robes. I suppose they are for live people. You wouldn't do a dead person in one. Yeah, they do the changing robes. They do the mat, the bags that you get changed sort of in, and all sorts of stuff. And if you go onto their website and put in the discount code pinned capital letters and then 10, you'll get 10% discount.
Anthony Hughes he's had his stickers in the post today. Awesome human. Love that.
Brilliant. Glad you like it. We really have. Todd, take those goggles off. You look an idiot.
I look cool.
These are part of the giveaway, by the way. As hopefully a lot of you will know that we are now Smith, so we don't really want to be bigging those up. That's why we're giving them away. Yeah. So we've stepped up the merch. There's lots of stuff happening with the merch, isn't there, Todd?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain?
So,
Ian, shut it.
am I explaining everything? Rob Robinson is the first one. Oh, and Alex Duggan. Oh, and Trail Hunting MTB to get the new colour of the pin
Blue.
logo. It means you've had it for longer.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you set that up?
Yeah.
Well done.
He's a clever boy.
He has a use.
Henry Lee has put, can you remember the race at the swamp in Leinster back pre-2000?
Totally.
Good little racetrack back in the day.
We used to go there a lot.
With your mates.
Yeah, me and Stu. In fact, Stu and I did some coaching there in those days.
Did you?
Yeah, we did a bit of coaching helping the young
Wasn't
kids.
that with what
Slim
was
Willies.
Yeah.
Slim Willies. That was so much fun. And he was the first person I ever saw do a corkscrew. So where you come off the track and then be like a massive bomb hole, and he did like a timber structure that went like that and then came out the bottom of it and it was in the racetrack. Great fun days. Can you take that off him? It's really annoying.
How's Todd finding homeschool?
What's that?
Wait, no. Too noisy.
I thought my pee was a funny colour.
And Kai's put, I want a blue one. I'm telling my mum.
You get it soon.
Evening all.
So we're still in lockdown, aren't we?
Explain the merch.
There's all sorts going on. You have to excuse me. I will explain in like.
You keep saying things to tell me to do it, and that's all you
Well, that's because my head's all over the place. I'll explain. But I've got a bit of concussion, so I'm not quite right tonight. Let's get this done. This is what we're giving away at 9 o'clock.
melon goggles, pin stickers, Santa Cruz t-shirt.
Pardon you. Oh, hello.
Burp just came from my nose.
That's a
Two
nerp.
Two
Two of those.
Fenwicks.
That'll do
2 litres.
2 litres of Fenwick. And some more
Ion
stickers.
stickers.
And then 2 oi.
No, one
No,
I, one your name here, DMR stem cap.
So that'll be 9 o'clock. And yeah, fingers on your buzzers.
Neil Jackson's written BOOICORE on a Saturday night. Bonus as the missus is watching singing shows.
Oh dear. Get a divorce.
Bit far.
Chris Edwards is watching. He says, "You're looking human, Jim. What was the hospital scare about?"
I'm going to tell people in about 20 minutes, mate. I'm going to wait till we've got a good... Only reason is because I don't want to get an hour into the show and having lots of people saying what happened. So
After
usually around the 8:30 mark is when I think we peak concurrence.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
We're gonna explain the merch, weren't we?
Yes. Tell them what's been going on with the merch, Rodney.
So we do it all from home now.
Yeah.
Which is pretty. I say we. It's more me.
Don't sell these yet, but we will do. Carry on.
Mum folds merch because she's really good at folding things.
I'm a folder.
I do everything else. But what we do the hoodies, the t-shirts, all that. You can't see it.
Hey, Coin, you'll be watching. That's his mug.
Yeah, from like 3 years ago. But what am I mentioning? What do you want me to say about it?
Just the fact that it's more personal. It's not being drop shipped anymore.
Yeah, this
and
is
then
really new news.
Yeah, but the new news is what is happening now is we're going to start buying things in. One, the gold Unite stems are being done as we speak. They're made. They're ready to go off to anodizing. There's going to be 25 of them. They're going to be numbered from 1 to 25 on the side, and they're going to have the pin and the Unite logo. He doesn't do gold, so these are total one-offs. They're going to be £5 more each one than what he charges, so not silly money. And the only one you won't be able to buy is number 1, which when all the others are sold, that's going to be auctioned off for charity for like a mental health thing. So that's one of them. Also, we are talking to BOOICORE about a special pinned changing robe with a massive pin on the front here. So you'll be able to buy them at some stage if we can sort out the prices.
We now do the snoods, which is pretty cool. We're going to give away
but what's the
go and grab one.
Matt Tempney said the wife said you should do socks. Now
socks are really expensive to buy.
They are, but I bet you the bloke who does the snoods can do socks.
Yeah, that's true. We'll look into it, look a bit more into it. And obviously we've got, these were samples sent out ages ago and I never did anything. We sold them when we did the drop shipping, but I think I'm going to buy some mugs in. Basically, we've got a bit more money in the account now so we can buy things. But the thing that Todd is setting up at the moment, which may be the start of something new, is
Can we say about the other one I'm not mentioning?
Unite?
No, the other thing that... Do you remember this?
No. Can we just talk about Unite first so you're not confusing me?
Yeah.
So we are setting up, basically we will be selling Unite components.
Oh, right.
You'll be able to get them from our website, and I may be looking into other things that we can sell as well, other components. Do
you remember about it?
Oh yeah, I do now. Yeah, I can talk about that. The handguards,
AVS Racing.
The AVS Racing handguards. We might be buying a load of them in with a pinned logo on the front. And then various things. Doing something with 76 projects, like a little mount for anyone who does vlogging. They can have, if they keep a GoPro with them for filming that's not on the chest, it'll clip onto. It's all been designed. What's it called? The thingy.
Yeah, it's called the vloggers thingy.
I've called it the vloggers thingy. It's basically, it replaces your little tripod that you clip your GoPro onto, and it goes onto almost like a Garmin mount that will stick onto your top tube. So, but it's quite a rare thing people to buy that. Really, it's more for a vlogger than just your regular rider. Yeah.
Oliver 7, how do you enter the giveaway?
9 o'clock.
At 9.
Yeah, we'll ask a question at 9, and you've got to be fastest finger wins.
Joe Monty said the TikTok is sick, guys. Could be the move. We need some TikTok for you in it, because every time I've been doing it, you've been either busy or in hospital. So we'll get some of you in it, because it is a pinned one, but it's just all
Yeah,
weird,
that sounds like I've been in hospital for like weeks.
But
He's only been doing it like 4
we've now
days.
got a TikTok, and I made like our 3rd TikTok, expecting it to do like not good because we had 70 followers, and it got 1,000 likes and like 5,000 views, which is pretty mad. So I'm gonna make more TikToks.
Yeah.
Kev Whitaker's put, hi guys and Mrs. Pinned. Have you had chance to use the Nartec GoPro helmet mount? Is it any good?
Yes, it's very good. It's really good.
Dad didn't set it up at first and thought it was bad.
Yeah, I didn't like it at first, but I hadn't set it up properly. But when you mount it properly on, I used it on the peak, the chin of our downhill helmets. The only problem I've got with it is not with it, more with the helmets, is on our, like, the sort of enduro full faces we've got, the lightweight helmets. The GoPro is too heavy and pulls the thing over your face, and then you can't breathe, pulls the helmet down. So that's not actually an Nartec, but you could put the Nartec on the top, you could put it on the side, you put it wherever. So it is a great bit of kit.
Jeff Rawson or Rowson got the Angie a good the Angie a Pin TV hoodie. She loves it. I know how to spoil the wife. I remember packing your merch.
Yes, I remember that as well.
Yeah. You do loads for it, don't you?
Isn't she the one who messaged me saying, where is it? Have you sent it? I am sure. That's like a weird little memory that I have got.
Speed Force Sim Racers put, the answer is red. And you get in there already.
Yeah.
Trying to just guess what the question is.
That's his name.
Anyone who is ordering merch at the moment, I'm apologising for the delays because obviously we're isolating. So sending merch is a bit of a faff. But
we still are doing it. We've got
we're still doing it. We've got Daniel as our little package
Daniel will
runner.
come
We'll
and
leave him on the doorstep.
Yeah.
He's a merch runner.
Yeah.
Someone's asked what your hat is, Jim.
This is Ion. Yeah, check out the Ion range. Love my Ion stuff. Todd's got them as well, but never wears them. Don't like these sort of hats, do you?
No.
He used to wear nothing but those hats. He used to really
now
love
he
them.
sports a bowl.
Yeah, I need a retrim.
Someone said, I enjoyed today's video. It looked fun.
Yeah, did you notice that there was a little mistake on today's video on the time it went out? It actually, all my videos, every 3 days at 8 p.m, unless there's a live show, unless it's on a Friday, normally Friday, then I'll put it at 7 p.m. But when you're scheduling a video, it always sort of, the standard setting is midnight. And I forgot to change the time, so it came out last night at midnight. I looked when I was in hospital, and it was like, oh, video's just gone up. Oh dear, never mind. But yeah, it's that was interesting. Carry on.
Someone put, it's not your end, it's Royal Mail.
Well, no matter how slow Royal Mail are, it'll only make it slower if we can't get to the post office.
Very good one.
And someone thought it was Friday for a minute.
Yeah.
Some weird Saturday show. We missed Friday. We've forgotten about Friday.
Yeah, Friday I was on COVID ward, which I'd say quarter of an hour. Tell you about
that.
How's the Slayer? Who's going first?
Go
Do you
on.
want to play rock, paper, scissors for it?
Yeah, go on. I'm ace at these
You'll
things.
forget it by the time you've
Rock,
done this.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes. Good to see you home, Jim. What time did you go up there? In your latest vid, there was loads of walkers when he goes.
Oh God, when was that?
Was
when
like
with
2
Joel?
weeks
When we went
ago.
with Joel? Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah.
What time of day?
Morning.
Wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah, because we were done by like 1. Lloyd Bolton, how's the Slayer? I did some work on it for Becky Skelton.
Oh, did you?
I love it. It's very
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But I can't ride at the moment.
JD Wells has put cheers all from Golden, Colorado.
Wow. How you doing? Very lucky living over there.
People sim racers did you put a pin sticker on the COVID ward?
I wish I had. That's a good
Oh,
idea.
God.
Never thought about
Didn't
that.
think of packing any of them, did I?
No.
Al Hughes on. Evening, guys.
Hi, Alan. Alan's also isolating alongside me. Well, not alongside me, but at the same time because we were working together.
Darcy Davis, I'm jealous of the dirt sweatshirt.
Oh, Darcy, all right, mate. How are you?
Skills.
Nice to hear from you. And I believe you're getting some excellent filming work now with Robbie Mead and various people.
I saw one of this.
Fair play to you,
50
mate.
to 1 or whatever.
Yeah, fair play to you. We need to do something again together as long as you don't want any money.
Do you know what, Darcy? Jim was going to sell this at the Malvins, and I saw it on the rail and was like, "What are you getting rid of that for? That's like it's proper old school. It's like all worn on the cuffs and everything."
Sandy from the Trailhead was trying to buy it off you.
Yeah, he tried to buy it off
and
me a
Cassie
little
was
while.
like, "Nah,
How much does he offer?
£500,000.
Quite a bit of money. He said he'd pay me good money for it. But I'm not getting rid of it.
Rob Robinson, how about doing a gravel event as you do gravel now? Come do one. I do meant to be in Sept now. Right, I need to get close and focus on this. How about doing a gravel event as you do gravel now? Come do one I do, meant to be in Sept now.
In September.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am doing some. There's just no point even looking at events at the moment until you know things are definitely on. I'll probably do one of that Grindura or whatever it is, the one that Cy Payton's putting on. Yeah, I have got plans to do that sort of thing, as well as the mountain biking, obviously.
Did anyone spot you in hospital, Jim?
No, they're all a bit old.
I'm the only one who's been spotted in hospital.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
I've been spotted like twice in hospital. It's really weird. But I'm in there more often than you.
Yes.
Speaking of in hospital, I was meant to get my braces properly on Tuesday with a fake tooth.
But we got a belt. Go on.
But I'm isolating, which is sad. So it'll be delayed. But for now, I've literally just got the sticky things on my teeth that scratch my lips and don't do anything else.
Are they still scratching them?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Oh well, everything is what it is.
Yeah.
Sick.
This is a bugger here. Oh, we should write that one down, though. You know, when you get those ones you follow on Instagram that have like those life sayings.
Sounds like an Instagram guru.
I started what I was gonna say wrong,
Cassie,
and then
you'll never better that. Just leave it.
I just went with it, man.
Okay, man.
Was you the youngest on the ward?
Yeah, by a long way. But my ward was like 4. Get it out of the bloody way now. I think the numbers are sort of steadily 140 odd. So basically, what I can remember, working last week with Al, who was mentioned before.
Quickly, before you start this, because it's going to be a long story. You said you wanted to say happy birthday to someone, Onions. James Onions had asked when you getting other new bikes.
When they got stock available, and I believe it's your 15th birthday tomorrow, James. Happy birthday, mate. And because I've got a crap memory, if you do a story tomorrow on your Instagram and you tag us in your story, just saying something about your birthday, I'll reshare it or I'll post it on ours as well, mate. And happy birthday. And also give us a shout tomorrow. I'll send you a little present. Okay?
Bix has said, hope you've recovered from AIDS, mate.
Nice, thanks. Right, let's get into it. So basically, cut a long story short of the beginning bit, Al was positive, had a temperature. Then obviously I had to have a test, and I was positive last week. Was it Wednesday?
This week. They
have to help me out on this, which you'll realise why.
You were tested on Wednesday.
Yeah, why? This is why you'll realise. Nice one. I'll tell you in a minute why. But yeah, so I was positive, isolating, oh, that's it. You know, can't go out anywhere. Pretty pissed off, to be honest. But you know, life could be worse. Could be ill. So on Friday. Yesterday, I'm cleaning my van. I decided I've got to do something, so I go outside and I start cleaning my van. And the next thing, well, I can't remember any of this, so Cassie will have to take over
Do
it.
you want me to?
Right, he
Take
came.
over.
He came
I'm
walking
not
in,
honest.
and he just basically said, "I feel really, really weird. I feel really dizzy, and I've just like totally lost my train of thought. It's like my brain's gone blank." He says, "I feel really weird."
He was washing his van, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Just
He
said
came-
that.
He's just said
See,
that.
I got better
So he
memory
come
than
in
you now.
and he sat down, and I said, "Come and sit down," because I thought he'd probably just like overdone it, and maybe like COVID is affecting him more than we know. And then he sat down. He kept going, "Oh, I feel really weird. Feel really horribly dizzy."
Just to interrupt, I didn't really have any symptoms apart from no real. I had a cold, and then I ended up with no sense of taste.
Or smell.
Yeah.
So that's all he had.
But being married to Cassie, I think maybe it's been a while since I've never had a sense of taste.
A minute, please.
Sorry, carry on.
Oh, wasn't even funny.
It's not, is it?
Go
It's
on,
like it's
Right,
made his brain
I'll
wrong.
carry on.
No, I'm carrying on.
You're interrupting me.
So anyway, he sat him down. He had a telephone call, and he answered the telephone call. It was like track and trace. They were trying to speak to him about obviously who he'd been in contact with and stuff. And he was looking at his face was looking really confused. And he went, "Hang on a minute. Don't even know why you contacted me. I haven't even got COVID." And then me and Todd just sort of looked at each other, and a bit like, "What do you mean?"
I thought he was joking.
Yeah. And I
then-
went, "Yes, you have." And he went, "I haven't." And I said, "Yes, you have. You've had a test." He went, "When?" And like me and Todd then realised that something had gone on. Like he couldn't remember anything. Like he couldn't remember a thing, could he? So like I rang an ambulance because I tried to ring 111. It was like we are extremely busy. So I rang 999.
We'll go through this. You put the phone down on the track and trace. You're like, right, I'm gonna speak to someone medical. I think there's something going on here. Whilst I'm talking to Dad and going, "Yes, you got COVID," and he's going, "What? When did this happen?" I was like, 2 days ago. You got a test. He's like, "I was washing my van then, wasn't I? All I remember was washing my van." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Why am I washing my van? Why don't I just go and get it done? That's what I normally do." I was like, "We're in lockdown." Like, what again? He's like, and
I don't remember any
Mum's
of
on the
this.
phone to 111, and then they were like, she was speaking to him for ages, and then they were gonna send something out, and then I was still talking to him, and he kept going, "Oh, I feel like I've just woken up from some mad dream. Why am I here?" And then
Is this a dream? Am I dreaming?
For like every 30 seconds, he'd ask me like 5 questions, and it'd reset, and he'd ask me the 5 questions again, and he'd be going, why am I here? What's going on?
Have
like,
I
really
just passed
confused.
out? He
Have I
kept
just
saying,
passed
"Have I
out?"
just passed out?" We were like, "No, you've been sat here the whole time." And he literally couldn't remember 2 minutes ago. He couldn't remember the whole of the rest of the week. He didn't know he'd worked with Al. He didn't know Al
I
had
can
COVID.
remember the last ages. I went, "What bike do you ride?" He was going, "Stanton." I was like, "No."
I didn't even know who the US president was.
No, we were like, "Who's the president of America?" Well, no, the paramedic guy asked that. He was like, "Who's the president of America?" And he went, "Obama."
Yeah, it was really, really mental, like really scary, like proper
He
scary.
didn't know
I
what
thought he
month
was.
it was.
I
He was
thought he was
struggling
having a
with the year.
stroke. I thought he was like.
Old age sucks.
I thought he was having something proper mental was going on. It could have still been something really weird, like to do with COVID,
So,
but we just don't know.
Basically, they got me off to hospital. I still don't remember this. I don't remember going
We
in
had to get the
ambulance.
ambulance
I don't
because
remember
obviously we couldn't take
arriving.
him.
Nothing. And then I just remember probably, I don't know, later on in the hospital, sort of talking to a nurse or a doctor or whatever. It's really fuzzy. But I remember back of my head hurting, and I can still feel it a bit now, like just down to the right. So nobody really knows what happened, but looking into it, part of COVID, one of the things you can get, apart from your smell and taste and all that, is lightheadedness. And I have had lightheadedness before without COVID, where I've like nearly, you know, when you get up off the toilet or whatever and you go dizzy. Toilet's a good one. But you know, when you get up quick and you go dizzy, and I've had that. I had that probably more than a lot of people. So I'm thinking maybe when I was cleaning my van, I got up and I went literally passed out, banged the back of my head, which made me unconscious for a bit. Maybe, I don't know. It's all a guess. But all my symptoms were classic concussion symptoms, and they still are. I'm still like, the massive chunk of my memory has gone. I still can't remember it. So basically, last night they did all the tests and that in the hospital. I went to an A&E ward, and then they shifted me over to a COVID ward, which was a really not a very nice experience, and really does make you feel very lucky that you are healthy, because let me tell you, there's some not very nice sights to see in there, some very poorly people, and it does make you sort of look at it all very differently, especially me, who's someone who's a bit like, oh, I'm not convinced by this whole thing. And then you go in there and you're like, oh my God, people are very ill.
The majority of them were old.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I felt like the youngest one there, but then I was just in my ward. But yeah, we won't go into a whole thing because you don't want to hear all that. But then this morning, I'm like, well, last night about 2 p.m. I started feeling kind of 2 a.m. this morning. Sorry, I started feeling kind of all right, and I was like, just wanted to get out of there. And I went and said, look, I'm all right now. I want to go. I said I was gonna. What do they call it when you let yourself
self-discharge?
I can't remember that
about
word.
10 times he's asked them.
So I said I was going to self-discharge last night, and they said, well, if you do that because you're meant to be isolating, it'll be a police matter. And I'm like, right, okay. I went back to bed, finally got to sleep about, God knows, 3 o'clock, something like that. Woken up at 8 this morning. Then I was told I may be going today, even though I was like absolutely fine, apart from being dizzy. And just kind of no one saw me till lunchtime, when I phoned and spoke to somebody else who works there, I won't say who, and they said, if you want to go, they're not legally obliged to hold you. So I went to the desk and said, look, I'm going. And they say, right, okay, we'll give you a form. And they were a bit funny with me. And then the woman looked at the form and goes, oh, right, yeah, you were meant to have leave this morning. Anyway, I thought you were leaving tomorrow. So they'd made a mistake. I've been there like for 3 hours unnecessarily, signed the thing, and the rest is history. I'm here now, but I feel all right. I still feel quite dizzy and weird.
I think we should go through some of the things that you'd said whilst you were in your concussion state.
Go on then.
Like, everyone was panicking because they were thinking like something.
I thought he was having a stroke. I honestly thought something fucking mental, like having a stroke, was happening.
Language.
Sorry.
Well, I was just like talking to Dad, and I was going, right, what is it? He kept asking me these same questions. He'd be going, so what's happened? And I'd go, you've lost your memory. And you'd go, yeah, I feel like I've lost a load of time, which is weird. And I was like, yeah, basically what's happened is you've just come in, said you've lost your train of thought and felt dizzy, and you got a call off the track and trace and said, that's weird because I don't have COVID. And me and Mum thought that's weird because you have COVID. And every single time I said that, he'd go, what? I've got COVID?
Good acting.
Like, no, that's the exact thing you did.
Yeah,
you were like,
you were going.
You were
really really shocked. And at one point, he was asking me, he's like, so have I had it really bad then? Have I been really bad with this? And I honestly think he thought he'd been like in some sort of coma or something. And I was like, no, you've been absolutely fine. Like, you've had nothing, no real like horrible symptoms at all. And it was nuts. He just kept repeating himself. And then when he got to hospital, on his way there, I wrote him a note of what had happened because you can't go with them. So he had to go obviously on his own. And I thought when he gets there and the ambulance technicians have done the handover, he's not going to know why he's there or what's going on because he's got no memory of what's just happened. So I wrote him a note of the step by step of what had happened and gave it to him. So he rang me literally probably 10 minutes after he got to the hospital, and he went, "Bloody hell, what's happened? Why am I here?" And I had to explain it again what happened.
How many times did I ring you?
Probably about 20.
Really?
That same thing.
Constant.
You're on for 15 minutes, and
God.
on some of those phone calls, you repeat the same thing 3 times, asking him why you were there.
Yeah, and I was
20 times.
every single time I was like, I've written a note for you, and he'd go, "Oh yeah, I can see it, see ya." And then the next time he'd ring up, he'd go, "What's happened? So tell me again what's happened." And I'd say, "It's on the note. You've just had it. It's in front of you." And he'd go, "Oh yeah, yeah." And then every time he'd ask me a question, I was like, "Find a pen, get someone to give you a pen." And then every time he was asking me a question when he was on the phone, I was like, "Write down on the bottom of the note what I've just said to you." So I could build up this note of bits of questions. And he couldn't get a pen. So he's like, every single time the question was repeated.
I was asking him loads of stuff. I went back through the vlogs because I was like, this is where Dad making YouTube videos will come in really useful because I'll be able to tell when he can last remember. Did you know the last Sonny's birthday ride in Scotland?
That's the only thing you remember.
That was the last one you remember.
What, you asked me that?
Yeah, I went through every vlog. I went, "Do you remember that?" You went, "No." "Remember that?" You went, "No." And then got to the one from Sonny's birthday ride 3 months ago. You went, "I remember that."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's mad. Anyway.
You got a watch on. That's Al's watch. And I was going, "Do you remember that watch?" You're going, "What? Where did I get that?"
Cheers, Al. Anyway, so there we have it. Concussion of some description. Either I've lost a chunk through COVID or COVID has made me pass out and whack the back of my head. I definitely did have a hurty head, so I'm thinking it's that. And weird, eh? So let's get some comments and questions and things going on because I feel like I've left you lot out now. What we got, Cassie? Read some stuff out.
Someone had said that there was a valeter. Rob Robinson said a valeter guy passed out with COVID cleaning a car. So
really?
He did pass out and hit
Maybe it's a car cleaning thing.
It could be the fact that you bent forward and it puts it's
could be just I was working. The body didn't know I was at. What did it?
Yeah, maybe. Someone said you've been weird for a while, especially when you started running.
Anthony, I thought that having a stroke is his normal look anyway.
And then Vicky said it's
Ian's having a stroke.
He put Vicky put it's actually made his nose bigger.
Ah, good one, Vic. Pot a kettle.
And then someone put, "Do you remember you owe me 50 quid?"
You're not the first to say that. Don't worry.
Neil Walkman's put, "Big poos can be tough, mate."
Anyway, a quick interruption of all the COVID crap. What do you reckon to Ian's new hairdo? I haven't shown you yet. Look at that. Did it myself.
That looks a really odd position to be holding.
Hang on, let's hold it like that.
Ian,
there you go.
In the RSPCA.
There you go. Now I've got my hand up his bumhole. What do you reckon? Good, isn't it? I did that myself.
Mason Fisher said shows the love for Sonny.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And Sonny, did anyone notice Sonny changed his Facebook profile picture to one with me? And I commented saying, "I'm not dead yet, mate."
Neil Waterman's put, "Off goes the e-bike, mobility scooter incoming."
Yeah, about right.
No more running or washing the van anymore. Then he forgot what van he had.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what van I had.
Nor colour. He literally forgot everything. Weird.
There's a picture in the front room of us at Dismaland, and because we were sat in front of it. This was 6 years ago. This picture, I went, "Do you remember that?" He went, "No."
Wow.
It was really, really weird.
But I'll tell you what, when I got out of the hospital, this is a weird one as well with all the, you've got all these really strict guidelines for COVID. You can't do this, can't do that. You've got to lock down if you've whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they let me out, they were just like, "Yeah, see you later." Off you go. You got far to go. I was like, other end of town. They're like, "Okay, then bye." Not like, how are you getting there? Are you walking through town?
Do you feel all right to walk back?
It's really weird. A lot of weird contradictions, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be like a lot of them people I saw in there. I felt terrible for them.
Someone's put time to get him insured. He already is.
Oh, we were talking about this, weren't we? Yeah.
Someone's put, Jim, run through your tattoos and the stories behind them.
Oh my God.
Go on, let's do that. That'll be quite interesting.
Too many. Okay. Right. I got I'm not going to show you the one on my back, but that's a massive one of David Knight, who in 2006 was my enduro motorbike hero because he won every race he did, the whole season, and that's when I was doing enduro motorbikes.
That is a good tattoo, though.
Yeah, but
I can't be wrong to roll the top.
that one there is when I worked for Enduro Mag. That's their logo. 955 is the race number of Steve McQueen, who is my hero. Obviously, ex Hollywood legend. That's just a load of crap. English Rose. Darwin, because I'm an atheist, and he's from Shrewsbury. That is Thai for Thai boxing, because I did Thai boxing for years, and loads of these like drawings were done by Todd and Purdy when they were younger, and then I had them transferred. I think that's one Todd did, Finn and Jake or something. But yeah, there's another one.
That's Todd's.
I'll tell you which one's the Purdy's. That was Purdy.
Yeah.
I think that might have been me. That was me. That was Purdy. That was Purdy. That was me. That was me.
Yeah, bored of that now. And then they were drawn by Purdy, as were they. That's Rick and Morty. God, I couldn't even remember that then. But that went wrong and made me really poorly. Don't go to them. Pinned logo, obviously. And that's one I had years ago by an award-winning tattoo woman, which has got amazing detail on it. That's it, really. Very interesting. Yes. What else have we got, darling?
Looking forward to racing together in the pensioner class soon, Jim, from Steve Pyle.
Oh, Steve Pyle. All right, mate. How you doing? I know you're busy right now.
Trail Addicts has put fingers crossed we will be able to do some events this year, Jim. If you could only do one, which one would it be?
What, one event?
Yeah.
Even Malverns?
Yeah.
Oh, mine would be Hard Rock. Not because of the actual race itself will be better.
I'm more excited. I don't even know if I do hard rock if I'm that bothered about racing.
What?
I like it, or just like.
I like it, don't
being
you?
around all the pets, fun. Where's Purdy anyway? Shop.
No wife's name tattoo.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but you didn't show them.
There you go.
And Purdy's name.
So it's got
and all the dogs.
These are proper old crappy ones.
What's the dog?
Todd, Purdy, Cassie. I've got some dog names
on
somewhere.
the inside of the other arm, Jim.
Oh, I don't know. There you are, yeah.
All the dogs, every
You
dog
need
we
to get
have
them
around.
updated. You don't have red.
No.
Ashley White said, what we should have done is told you had hair yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you have Ian on there?
I think know. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Just tuned in. Glad to see you back, Jim.
Thank you very much. You can watch us again later, and when it's not live, and you can you'll see the story of what happened if you're very bored and you want to watch. Working mountain biking for years until you get well known enough to get sponsored, and then you can get it given to you.
Have you got Sonny's name on your arse?
Yeah.
I've got his name on this mug, actually. Funny you should say that. There you go. Hang on. There you go. I've got his name on another mug, but I better not get that one out. It says UNT, and then it's got the handle.
What's your rationale behind choosing to be an atheist? I think it's a great decision.
If I could sum it up very quickly, it sounds a bit harsh, but is there a God if children get leukemia?
That is a bit. That's like,
No, but that's what Stephen Fry always says. He says when he interviewed this pastor, and he said, why would a God allow that? And that's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave that subject there. I don't mean that as horrible, but it's like, why that's the horrible stuff to happen if they existed.
And religion is behind a lot of hatred towards us.
Yeah, and all the very intelligent people in life, the major scientists, the astronomers, what do you call them?
Astronomers.
Yeah. None of them believe in religion. None of them.
Well, the thing is, if you believe
Rob Robinson must like what you know.
Thanks, Rob.
If you believe in it, Rob. You literally don't believe in the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like you can't have it. Like you can't like dinosaurs and believe that Jesus roamed the earth. Because apparently.
Right. Let's change the subject. I don't really want a religion thing. Let's carry on.
What do you think of Aston Hill Bike Park?
Good fun. Great fun.
Some Trail Addicts has put subscribers day out some point in the future, Jim, when the world takes us off the naughty step.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Matt Templey, do you guys listen to the Hook It podcast? Really good episode with Rob Warner recently. Plus, Rob's YouTube channel is pretty funny too.
I haven't listened to Hook It for a while, but I have listened to. I was on one of them once with Stu. We were interviewed, and I've looked at the Rob Warner thing. It's good. I mean, I used to know Rob back in the day. Not really enough interaction with the subscribers for my liking. I always think that if you're a single, if you're not like a GMBM where they're not running it, they've got different people running it. But if it's like your channel and you run it, you should be, really interacting with your subscribers, because I think it's a bit disrespectful if you don't.
We're a bit low on the subscriber front compared to the rest now.
Yeah.
And Tommy hit 20k last week.
Yeah, well, they will, won't they? Look at how they can ride.
Will Rooney's put, is this true, Will? He's put, by the way, this vid's got a COVID fake news warning with a link to get the latest.
Okay.
That's weird, isn't it? How do they pick up on that so quickly? Like
COVID loads.
Yeah.
And it'll be in the comments as well.
Yeah.
So if loads of people are saying COVID in the comments, I'll check the video and then see.
Yeah, right.
By not believing in something that no one had ever seen, yet all the people that believe in something that's nothing can just get away with it. It's madness.
Yeah.
I
don't
just
go into a religion.
No, I'm not going to go into a religion. I think everybody's entitled to like what they want to like. And nobody should really be pulled up for it. You should have the freedom to choose. I just don't like it when it's pushed on people. So people like my nan just assumed I'd have Todd christened because I've been christened, but it wasn't my choice to be christened. So I was just like, well, he can decide what he wants to be when he
right.
Again.
Moving on.
We got lag again.
We got lag. I wonder what that's all about. Why is that then?
Let us know if it stops, or otherwise we'll have to end it and restart.
I wonder if we open this door, whether we will get
God, this messing. Yeah.
Whatever you call it. And if the door's shut, it might be worse. Is that any better?
Well, there'll be a bit of a delay anyway, so we'll have to wait.
Okay.
Mad lag.
Shall we do a part 2? We ought to. Yeah. Go on then. We'll do a part 2.
Fine for me.
Hang on. Let's see if it's coming back.
Seems okay now.
Okay.
Fine again.
Maybe that's it. Just having them. Basically, I'll turn you around.
Will you? A lot of cables.
There is the kitchen. And there. Here are doors. Conservatory doors that were shut, and obviously they could affect
signal strength.
Yeah,
that
signal
happened
strength.
Before.
Yeah, it did happen last week.
Yeah, last week, but you got a booster right there.
Yeah, but last week we had those doors shut as well, and it's never happened before. And I think we've always had those doors open.
They're all saying lag again now.
We've never had those doors open. Yeah, let's just.
Right. Okay.
Video's good. Sound is on and off.
Okay, so what we'll do is we will go off. Fine for me.
But he might be watching it on like a few seconds behind everyone.
Right.
Like,
Right, do a second part, Todney. So we're going to go off and then we'll come straight back on again.
sound on my TV.
Part 2 coming soon.
It's sorted.